What is up, bros and broettes? I'm Inkslasher 44, and it is the best day of the week. It is Friday, and every Friday until November 6th is Black Ops 3 Friday, where they give us more and more and more information until the game eventually comes out. Today they were pretty much solely talking about zombies, so we're going to talk about two things. First of all, they unboxed a Juggernog edition. We're going to go through all that. I have some stills of the things they unboxed from it, and we're going to look at those, and then after that we are going to get into the information that they gave us about zombies, which is a lot, so we're not going to go into complete depth about it. And then I think tomorrow I have a little bit of multiplayer information I can give you guys. But first of all, let's talk about the Juggernog edition. So what comes with the Juggernog edition? So the first thing is kind of like the in-game stuff. You first of all get a season pass, and the game, of course, itself, it comes in a steel kind of titanium box that like they always have for like the special edition Call of Duties or special edition games, and then with that comes Nuketown and also the giant zombies map, which actually looks pretty sweet, which we're going to talk more about later. After that, you get the specialist card. So basically, it's just a type of card for every single specialist character in the game, and it has information about them on the back. After that, you get some collector tin coasters. So you get 4 different coasters. One of them's like Juggernog, one of them's Quick Revive, and all of that stuff. 4 coasters. The coasters are really, really cool. I think that's a cool thing they're doing. And then, of course, you got the fridge, which is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Not to mention, it also makes cool noises like the zombies noises, which is overall just really, really cool. But then they started talking about the kind of ideas that they have coming into the zombies, and they answered some of my questions that I had coming. And they pretty much left even more questions for me to ask, because he was very, very cryptic in describing his answer. So first of all, he said normally a zombies map takes 4 to 5 months to create and finish. They said for Shadows of Evil, they took 2.5 years, so 2.5 years to make this map. So that shows you how much detail and how much they actually put into the Shadows of Evil map, which is absolutely awesome. Then they talked a lot about the leveling system. A lot of people had questions about the leveling system. So how he explained it is you were going to level up, and at every level you hit, you will unlock either a new piece of gobble gum, which is the gum we talked about, or a new weapons pack. And then what you can decide before the game starts is you get a pack of gum, which I'm assuming is like 6 pieces of gum you can use throughout a zombies match. And that gum goes into a pack, which you can use at any time. You don't actually choose what gum or get what gum you have in-game. You choose it before the game, and then also you get weapon packs as you level up. He then said once you get to the top level, you can then prestige, or he said in his words, or beyond that. So not only do they have a beyond that for prestiging in zombies, they also have it in multiplayer. Remember they mentioned this whole thing about, oh, once you hit max prestige, there's something special for you? Well, it appears like there's going to be something like that for zombies too, just the way he worded that. Another question they asked was about the movement system, if the movement mechanics were going to be the same in multiplayer and campaign as they are in zombies, and he said not quite. It's very, very similar, but there's some things that are different. They also asked about wonder weapons, so like the Wonder Waff, the ray gun. They asked if all the old ones would return. He said not all of them, but some of them. He said like the Wonder Waff is confirmed. That one's in there for sure. You could see that in the giant trailer if you haven't seen that yet. And on top of that, he also said that they like to have a lot of old ones, but they're adding new ones. So that means there's going to be new wonder weapons. The one I would really like to personally see return is, of course, the ray gun. I love that gun. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. It's been in so many Treyarch games. It's just got to be there. Final thing that they really talked about was kind of the narrative to it. So, first of all, the Shadows of Evil. So the final thing that they really talked about was the kind of narrative that zombies has. So the Shadow of Evil does follow the zombies lore. It is part of the overall arching story, but the giant zombies map is really the successor to the zombies story. So it fills in the ties between the old zombies map and zombies origins to the Shadows of Evil. That was the description of it. And they also said they have a new narrative system. So when certain characters are in certain rooms together, that's when you'll hear certain parts of dialogue. So I'm sure the zombies YouTubers will go through and get all those lines of dialogue for you to hear them all. But I'm really, really looking forward to playing this now. The whole leveling up system, it's already drawing me in, and the game isn't even out yet. So look forward to seeing some zombies video once the game come out. Tomorrow we're going to be talking a little bit more about some Black Ops 3 multiplayer news. And I guess until then, peace out.